All right. Welcome back and buckle up, you punk, because we're going to Scotland and the Cotswolds. Never done a video like this before, so here we go.
You landed in Edinburgh and took the bus over to our hotel.
The Caledonian, which was a pretty nice place, and
it's walking distance to Ross Fountain, Princess Street Gardens.
Really beautiful park, really close to Waverley Station, the train station. We stumbled across this dog statue, which we were aware of. There's a similar dog statue in San Diego, and yeah, stoked to find that statue. We took the bus over to Dean Village, which is a cute little village that Courtney wanted to check out. Popped back on the bus, headed up to Victoria Street, which was the inspiration for Diagon Alley in Harry Potter. We found this street just a block over or so, which was a lot less crowded and a little more calm. Then we headed over to the National Portrait Gallery of Scotland. Free entry, so can't beat that, and it was actually pretty cool. Then we went to the Dome for a little tea. Gotta have tea when you're in the United Kingdom. Then we popped up to Calton Hill, which provided some super awesome shots of the surrounding area. Of course, this video is going to be full of cool cars that I see. These were actually the only two Volkswagen buses we found on the entire trip. And one of my rules when I travel somewhere new is I find a geocache. If you're unfamiliar with geocaching, look it up. It's pretty great. Here's the car we rented. If anybody's familiar with this Seinfeld episode, this actually happened to us. We reserved a car and blah, 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 blah. They didn't hold the reservation. And so we ended up with this Skoda Aroma manual transmission. Yes, it's on the other side, so shifted with my left hand and drove on the other side. Pretty proud of myself.
We drove to Midhope Castle, which was made famous from the show Outlander. It's Lollybrock in Outlander.
If you know, you know. And shout out to my wife. She did all the drone shots on this video. So every drone shot you see, she did. I'm super proud of her. This was on our way to Glencoe. We stayed in this little tiny home, woke up super early the next day to get to the Viaduct de Glenfinnan. It's the Jacobite steam train from Harry Potter. What you can't see around me right now is there's about 100 people who all hiked up onto this viewpoint to get this shot. But it was worth the wait. We all got a great shot, I'm sure. Then we found the Eileen Doonan Castle. Also came across this really cool coffee shop, and of course this lovely Land Rover. Had to take a shot at that. And after coffee, we jumped back on the road and ended up at our next hotel. We loved this place. This is called Brackenhide Hotel. It's on the Isle of Skye in Portree. It's all these little cabin, tiny home type looking things. Pretty much enough room for two, no more. There's no cooking or nothing like that in these rooms. But there's a bathroom, and this is where you have breakfast. It was an awesome little place. That's the town of Portree. Jumped back on the road, did some hiking around Isle of Skye. Bring boots if you're gonna do it, because it is green and muddy, and yeah, you're definitely gonna need some boots. This was a really cool hike we did. It's called the Old Man of Storr. They say that rock formation there is a giant's thumb. And then after that, we drove the entire north loop of the Isle of Skye. That's something I've wanted to do for a long time. It just, obviously, I mean, look at it. It's so unique landscape and cliffs and water and single lane roads. It was a crazy experience. It was really fun. The speed limit on these roads is 60 miles an hour a lot of the times too, which is just absolutely bonkers. But yeah, it was fun. Courtney heard of some fairy pools that she wanted to hike to, so we went and check out how clear that water is. Saw this cool Volkswagen truck. We don't have these in America. We don't have these Ford vans either. Neither do we have this Hilux. We had those Land Cruisers. Oof, whatever that is, it's cool. Check out this Highland cow. Check out this next place we stayed. This is a converted monastery right on the banks of Loch Ness. Yeah, like the Loch Ness monster, Nessie. Didn't see her, but that's okay. Here you go, Outlander fans. This is Culloden, where the Battle of Culloden happened. This was really cool to see. I wish we could have stayed a little longer.
We also checked out the Clava Cairns, which is where the stones were inspired from in Outlander. Again, if you know, you know.
Then we had some afternoon tea again, next to some Highland cows, of course. Saw this plug-in hybrid Ford Ranger, thought that was pretty cool. Came across this castle that we stopped at and just wandered around. It was right on the edge of Loch Ness, and yeah, it was pretty cool to check out.
Woke up super early the next morning. We had a 3.5-hour drive back to Edinburgh
to catch our train to head down to the Cotswolds. So made some fun stops along the way, but ultimately made it back to Edinburgh, Waverley Station, dropped off the rental car, waited for the train, jumped on the train, and I love taking train rides, so had an awesome train ride, checked out the country, rented this MG little SUV thing. This is what we were trying to get originally, but we got stuck with that bean can Skoda that I was showing you earlier. Honestly, after we got this car, I missed the Skoda. I liked driving the stick. It ended up being really fun.
We really liked staying at Hill Hotel.
And I gotta be honest, I was extremely unfamiliar with the Cotswolds in general before this trip. I hadn't even hardly heard of the Cotswolds until we booked this trip, so I didn't know what to expect. But as you can see, the Cotswolds, it's just a bunch of small little towns or villages that super cute architecture, lots of really good restaurants and foods, but really tough hours, honestly. But I saw tons of cool cars out there, of course, like that little thing right there. Tons of Land Rovers, Defenders. Look at that one. I really liked that one. This Audi was super sharp. Look, that guy on the left, he sees what's up too. He took a photo too. They even have this motoring museum. Didn't go to it, but kind of wanted to. Super cute, like history of cars kind of stuff museum. But see, so this is the Cotswolds. Bunch of just little shops and treats and cuteness everywhere you look. And then this guy shows up, super cool car. I really like that Ford. Toyota Aygo, we don't have these in the States, nor do we have single cab Hiluxes like that. This is a Figaro. Never heard of those before. A Suzuki Swift. Kind of wish we had the, oh, got distracted. Look at that. Cotswolds, there's a lot of antique shops. So we went antique shopping a lot. I wish I could have bought that bike. Had no room in the suitcase. Check out this church. They say that the back doors are what inspired the doors of Durin in Lord of the Rings. The Porch House, this was our favorite restaurant. This is one of the oldest inns/bars in England. Check out the plaque and read it for yourself. The 10th century? That's crazy, but ooh man, look at that. That's a Wagyu burger and a beef and ale pie. Super bomb. Favorite meal of the trip. The next day we went to this really cool tower that had an awesome view of the surrounding area. Apparently they have a nuclear bunker too. Saw tons of wildlife on this trip. Lots of birds we hadn't seen, deer. It was really cool. Definitely, that's something I like about traveling to new places too. But here's some more shots of the Cotswold. This is Broadway, I believe it's called. This deli was super bomb. I could have spent forever looking at everything in here. Wanted to eat everything. It looks super good. Saw some more cool cars, little Fiat. This was a really great view. Camera doesn't do it justice at all. Had to be there. We were also there. It was peak fall time, so we had great colors in the trees. Saw all these red kites too. Obviously you can tell I'm kind of into birds, and these birds are awesome in person. Really big, kind of look like a hawk, kind of look like an eagle. Very cool birds. This place was opulent. Probably one of those opulent places I've seen. Really nice looking spot. Dream driveway, Range Rover, Defender, Bentley. Then this car drove by on our way to Birmingham. We ended up driving back to Birmingham to drop the car off and jump back on the train. We have one more night in Edinburgh. I drank this entire bottle of champagne on the train ride. It was super awesome. Then the next morning we woke up and went back to Victoria Street. Look at how empty it is now. Cross-reference what I'm talking about. If earlier in the video, there's a shot of this street. We were there peak time, you know, golden hour for sunset. This is sunrise. I mean, look at this shot right here too. This is sunrise. That is the time to go out, my friends. But like all good things, they must come to an end, so we jump back on the plane and back to San Diego. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe.